Hi, I'm Tim Sciascia from Cellarmaker Brewing Company in San Francisco, California, and this is your craft beer and brewing tip of the week. When selecting hops for any of your hoppy beers, it's really important to know that the best quality hops are going to make the best quality hoppy beer. If you can, as a professional brewer, home brewer, is to know what you're getting yourself into before you actually brew with them. For a professional brewer, obviously selection is a huge part of finding these hops and nailing down what you're going to be brewing with for the next over a year sometimes. We've worked really closely with farmers, purveyors to give us more access to data and hands-on anecdotal evidence of what is happening in the hop growing regions to find the best hops possible. When we have these hops, we know we need to first assess them and make sure that they are of the quality that we thought they were. Selection is kind of a variable process. You're kind of pulling the needle out of the haystack when you get your hop samples in. You're literally looking at a few ounces from what could be thousands of pounds of the hop lot. So what you get on that table could be amazing, it could be bad, but you're gonna select the great stuff. And then a couple months later, when the pellets show up, they might not be exactly what you expected. So you have to be ready to kind of turn on a dime and maybe make some changes to what you thought was going to happen. Once you do locate the quality hops that you want, and maybe you're forced to brew with something you don't love, that happens to us all the time, you need to be able to know what those hops are going to bring so that you can make small changes to your recipes to hopefully mitigate the more undesirable attributes and push forward some of the things that you are liking about the hops that surround maybe the one that you don't love. The kettle hopping can really bring some of our worst attributes to a pale ale. Pale ale does not have much to hide behind. So if you have a hop going into your boil that doesn't taste great, it's gonna show. We tend to use a lot of Simcoe around here. Simcoe is just a really neutral flavor. We use it to bitter. We use it to kind of support the beer throughout kettle hopping. We put it in our whirlpool quite a bit. It just does a great job of creating structure in the beer without overwhelming some of the more intense hops that we might add into our dry hop. A hop that I don't like to put into the boil is Centennial. Centennial is a hop that I think does not have a great flavor. If you look at the hop storage index on Centennial, it is pretty high typically, and that's kind of referencing the humulinones that are these intensely bitter compounds that just do not have a great flavor. We made the mistake of putting Centennial in a couple of beers, and unbeknownst to us, you get the beers on tap and you realize there's this lingering, almost ashy, earthy flavor that hides in the background. So we've removed Centennial from almost all of our hot side hopping. To learn more about brewing modern pale ale, click the link below.